Hey everyone, this is Pete with Looking Diecast. And this episode, we're going to be looking at Matchbox multi-packs, and we're going to be trying to make a decision whether or not this is something we want to put in our collection. I'm thinking it probably is in most cases, but in some cases it may not be. So it's a little complicated, and the best way to illustrate the pros and cons of it is to go through some packs that I've purchased recently and talk about some of the things that I consider when I purchase these packs. So if you look at the pack on the left, this is a 2019 set called No Road, No Problem. It's all off-road vehicles. I'm a big fan of the off-road vehicles and trucks in particular. When I first saw this set, I saw a couple things that really caught my eye. I like the Jeep Willys 4x4 in this set. That's a really nice looking truck. And I also checked out this Beetle. It's got the Gulf logo on it. These Gulf cars are really popular no matter what sets they show up on. Very collectible. A lot of people like them. Definitely wanted to add that to my collection. And the other vehicle I really liked was this Jeep Gladiator. It's a nice kind of metallic orange color. It's got mud. It's got this spare tire. Really cool car. And then it's got these other two cars. And I'll be honest, I wasn't looking to add those two cars to my collection. But I've got them. They're in there. And if I see some other versions of that casting, different paints, schemes, and different tempos on it, I might start to kind of collect those too. They're automatically in that set. One thing I'm not that crazy about the Matchbox set, these multi-packs, is the fact that they don't list the cars on the side of the package, and they don't list the cars on the back of the package. So as you're looking at these things, unless you really know what you're looking at, you're not sure what these make and models of these vehicles are. So say you're collecting a certain year model of a car, and you're not sure exactly if that's one you're looking for, it can be a little hard to figure out. The thing I do like about this set, though, is that Matchbox had a mainline set this year, 2019, of 100 cars. None of these cars in this pack are duplicated in that mainline set. So this pack is the only way you can get these vehicles, and you're guaranteed, if you buy this pack, that you're not duplicating something that you may have already bought earlier this year. So I do like that. 3 out of the 5 cars were cars that I really wanted in my collection, added to my collection, so I really thought that a $5 purchase was a pretty good deal for that. The box on the right, a little different. That's a 2018 pack, and I just recently bought it. In fact, I bought it this past weekend at a discount store called Big Lots here in the States. This is a 2018 set, Chevrolet 100 Years of Trucks. This is a little bit different in that these cars did not show up in the mainline set, but there was a 6-car series, kind of a limited set of 6 cars, trucks in this case, that did show up and were sold individually at the same time. So these are duplicates of 5 of those 6 trucks. There's 2 ways of kind of looking at this. If you wanted to collect this set and had to collect those individual cars, a year later, those individual cars would be very difficult to find. In this case, I'm off to a good start. I've got 5 of the 6. I just need to find the last vehicle. There's a 70 El Camino that's not included in this package, but is part of the 100 years of Chevy truck set. What attracted me to this package was a couple things. I really like this 75 Chevy stepside. It's got kind of a copper color to it, brownish copper color. Really nice two-tone paint job. I really like this 47 Chevy 3100. That one, unfortunately, I think my wife has called dibs on that one. She's got a project coming up, a crafting project that she wants to use that vehicle for. I hate to give up that vehicle because it is really nice, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what she's going to do with it. I think it's going to be something spectacular, and I hope to be able to show whatever that project is with you later on this year. The other car I really liked on this was this 14 Chevy Silverado. This is a really, really nice looking car. I really like it. That's one that I definitely wanted to collect. And the other 2 trucks I really did like as well. The Z71, this big K1500 off-road, and the Avalanche. These Avalanches were super popular in the early 2000s, and I'm just glad to have all these Chevy trucks in my collection. So this is a little different. They're not in the main line, but I was able to get a good head start on that collection of Chevy trucks. So that breaks it. That brings us to the question: are these 5 packs worth getting? My answer to that is I believe that they definitely are, provided they're not something that's duplicated in the mainline set. And sometimes these sets do come out, particularly in the Hot Wheels line. Some of the times these cars do come out and they very much duplicate a lot of stuff in the mainline, particularly the bigger 9 and 10 packs of cars. You might get 4 or 5 cars that are duplicated in the main line. If you've already purchased those, it's really cutting down on the unique models you've got. So I'm going to pause the camera here. I'm going to pause this film. I'm going to open up this 100 years of Chevy truck so you can see these things up a little closer. These are really nice looking trucks, and you can see some of the quality of what goes into these cars and see how cool this package of cars is. And that'll help you make up your mind whether or not these things are worth collecting. I think they're every bit as good as the main line. In some cases, I think they're a little bit better. Get back with you in a second. We'll check them out. So we got the cars out of the package, and they look even better than when they were in the package. This is my 47 Chevy with all the logos, looking sharp, painted headlights, chrome, really nice vehicle. Here we got the 75 step side. I love the paint scheme. Love the tampos. They did a really nice job with that. Really looks like a 75 vehicle. And of course the 14 Silverado. It's got the logos on the back. And I really like the license tag. Maybe you can see that. 100th. Celebrating the 100th year of Chevrolet trucks. That's almost impossible to believe that it's been that long that Chevrolet's been making these trucks. But they've done a great job. And Matchbox has done a great job with this set. So definitely, to conclude for me, I think the variety that this adds, well worth picking up this multi-pack. I think it's you got to be careful. Make sure you check out a list. Make sure that these aren't things that are hanging on the pegs and you're buying duplicate stuff. I know that happens in the Hot Wheels and the bigger packs, but Matchbox has done a pretty good job of making these exclusives. Like we said before with this Chevrolet truck set, they did have these individual in a short series. I need one car to complete the series, one purchase, and I'm close. So that was pretty great. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're going to be adding these multi-packs to your collection. And if you're not, let me know why. If you found this video helpful, useful, fun, go ahead and hit that like button. And of course, if you can subscribe, it helps this video get in front of other people so they can join in on the fun that we have looking Diecast. Until I see you next time, enjoy the ride.